The Zombie Comedian, Jokes from Beyond the Grave. Meet Dave Stiff, a stand-up comedian who could never get a laugh in his lifetime. He told jokes that were so bad, they'd clear a room faster than a fire alarm. Dave longed for the day when his humor would leave people in stitches. But fate had a different punchline in store for him. One fateful night, after a particularly disastrous gig, Dave stumbled into an alley, feeling like a zombie. And as luck would have it, he did indeed turn into a zombie. Dave had barely finished his last groan before he rose from the grave with an insatiable desire to tell jokes. At first, it was a ghastly sight. Dave's undead appearance didn't help his comedy career, but something miraculous happened every time he cracked a joke. People laughed. They laughed so hard that they nearly lost their brains, figuratively. Dave's comedy routine became an unexpected hit. Audiences flocked to his shows, unaware that their favorite comedian was, in fact, a real zombie. His jokes ranged from dark and macabre to delightfully absurd, all delivered in his signature deadpan style. Why did the zombie go to school? He wanted to improve his deducation. I told my zombie friend a joke. He didn't laugh. He just said, "I've heard better jokes when I was alive." Why did the zombie break up with his ghoul friend? She wanted a fresher relationship. I asked a vampire if he wanted to hear a joke. He said only if it's bloody good. I told a ghost a joke, and he didn't react at all. He's a real transparent audience. Dave's popularity soared as people became addicted to his comedy. They didn't know that every time they laughed, they were actually saving themselves from being a part of his brain food. Backstage, Dave had to keep a fridge full of brains to maintain his zombified state. He would take a bite between jokes, but the audience always assumed it was just a prop or a part of his act. They never suspected that the secret ingredient to his success was their brains. One day, Dave's secret was on the verge of being discovered when a curious stagehand stumbled upon his brain stash. Panic set in as Dave tried to explain that it was all for show, but the stagehand wasn't buying it. As the stagehand ran to alert the authorities, Dave hurriedly went on stage and delivered a joke that would save his undead career. Why did the zombie comedian eat the stagehand's brain? Because it was a brainstorm of an idea. The audience roared with laughter, completely oblivious to the real punchline. Dave's secret remained safe, and he continued to entertain with his jokes from beyond the grave. And so Dave Stiff, the zombie comedian, kept the laughter alive, one deadpan joke at a time, as he devoured the brains of his unsuspecting fans. They say his comedy was so good that it was truly to die for. And for Dave, it was the only way to stay undead. If you like this story, please subscribe. Thank you.